Hello everyone. Today we're going to keep looking at normal distributions. In particular, we're going to talk about what's called the z-score. Okay? Today's objective is to calculate the z-score of a data value within a normal distribution. Okay? Our title is right up here, Normal Distributions, Z-score. Guys, the essential question, and you're going to need to know this for the notes assessment. What is the z-score? And how do I find it for a given data value in a set? Okay, as you can see, it's got something to do with the standard deviation. All right. Most data values, they're not exact integer numbers of standard deviations away from the mean. Remember, we said we had one standard deviation away and two standard deviations away. Well, sometimes there are points in between 0 and 1, all right? Or 1 and 2, all right? The z-score, it gives us a way to describe fractional numbers of standard deviations away from the mean. All right? How far away from the mean? Not just one exactly. What if it's only a half a standard deviation away? Or 3/4? Or 1.5? Or 2.5? All right? We want to be able to measure those data points too. And that's exactly what a z-score does. Okay? It actually counts how many standard deviations some particular data value is above or below the mean. All right, that's exactly what it does. And there's a formula for it. You guys are going to need to know this is kind of like the definition of it right here. Okay? But it does have a formula as well. All right, it's a ratio, like a fraction. The numerator up here, it's how far away the data point is from the mean. That's what this top is. The difference between the score and the mean is how far away the score is from the mean. Okay? You divide that by the standard deviation, one standard deviation. So in a way, you're kind of counting how many standard deviations away from the mean that point is. All right, and as you can see, it can be positive or negative. If the z-score is positive, the data value is above the mean. If the z-score is negative, it's below the mean. Okay? When calculating the z-score, really what you're doing is you're finding its corresponding value, the value down here along this number line, on the standard normal distribution, which is what this is right here. All right, you see where 0 is the mean? And this is one standard deviation away, it's just called 1. And 2 standard deviations away, it's just called 2. And 1 standard deviation to the left or below the mean is just -1. 2 below is -2, okay? Basically, a standard normal distribution, it has a mean which equals 0 and a standard deviation that equals 1, okay? And you're going to need to know that for the vocabulary, I do believe. All right, there's also something called a percentile. The percentage of data values that are less than or equal to some particular value, all right, it's called the percentile of that value. All right, I just wanted to point that out. Again, that is another vocabulary word. It's the percentage of data values that are less than or equal to some particular value. We call that the percentile of that value. And y'all, we can use calculators or tables to find the exact percentile from each z-score. Now, we're not going to do that this year, okay? Just because of the way that school is going here. But I wanted just to show you guys, you know, that y'all, you can get it that way too. All right? All right, what do you do next here? Now, fill out today's notes assignment and complete the summary assessment. Okay, you should be able to do it from this video, the information right here in the slideshow. All right, prepare for the vocabulary Zoom meeting. Guys, I just gave you the vocabulary words, the definitions of each one, so know what they are for the meeting. All right, z-score, percentile, and standard normal distribution. Okay, I'll see you in the Zoom meeting. Thanks.